there is no peace for the wicked.
It was darkness on the face of the earth when Jesus died, and it says that the rocks were rent. There was an earthquake, you know, signs like that. You know, they said, we have made a covenant with death. They did, when they said, his blood be on us and on our children. What a terrible thing to sword.
Gave his life not only for his friends, but for his enemy.
With death and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through. This is my text.
So God, who put the moon the right distance from the earth to clean our tide, the sun the right distance from the earth to warm our fields for food, God who put the North Star at the exact distance, right place for us to guide our ships. How foolish to reject Christ as a Messiah when he did those fantastic miracle signs. Terrible thing to say though, when Jesus, who did all those signs and miracles and wonders in front of them, the unbelieving Jews wanted him crucified. They didn't want him to rule over them.
As we read in the next verse, the sure foundation. Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven, the only truth, the only life. And people trust in a lie when they think they can get to heaven by their own righteousness or by their own goodness. And when people think that they can manage without Christ as their Lord and Saviour and their lawyer, they deceive themselves. And the hail, as we read in chapter 17, shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place. So Christ, who came into the world, was rejected. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them he gave the power to become the sons of God, even to as many as believe on his name, we read in scriptures.
Well, the Bible always said God sits on the circle of the earth, so the Bible always said earth is round. Well, the signs in the sun and the moon and the stars then. It has to be then, from chapter 12 of Daniel and Luke 21, that knowledge shall be increased, and many shall run to and fro. And of course that running to and fro has been from aeroplanes. And the signs then, the fearful sights coming on the earth, men's hearts failing them for fear, has to be with bombs being dropped.
All who reject Christ have made a covenant with death and with hell for the enemy.
Well, the fool has said in his heart there is no God.
The laughter of fools. The laughter of fools is like the crackling of thorns under a pot.
Well, if the fool has said in his heart there is no God, then look at what we see here. The heavens declare the glory of God, we read in the Bible, and here you see Venus lining up with the moon and that, but the fool says there's no God. You see, the invisible things of God are clearly seen from the things which are made, even God's wisdom and his power, and we see that from the moon being the right distance from the earth, and it's the sun's the right distance from the earth to give us the, you know, a field full of corn. You know, it's to feed us. The moon cleans the tides. The North Star, it guides the ships, and we know our direction. And the Jupiter, you know, vacuums all the big balls of fire away from us. You know what I mean by that.